What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! Oh, yeah. What's going on today? Just working on some stuff. We got a great video for you. Henry, can you just say hi to him? Alright, so here's the deal today. I'm going to clear all this off, but I want to show you something. We're going to do a little comparison between the Nipros, the Mac, the Capri, this Koken, this surprise Koken. We got something very special in there, and this other Koken, which we might just do this one and not the long one, but this was just out here for visual effects. Let me clear this off and show you what we're doing. Alright, so if you notice here, I have my Gen 5 Glock 34, and this is my competition pistol. I got the old 30 round stick here, or 23 round stick here, and this is Dawson bases on it for anybody's wondering. We're going to go ahead and check it, make sure it's clear, and pull the trigger back. Pull the trigger back. Now, a lot of you are probably like, CP, this is a gun. No, it's not. What we're doing is we're going to use a trigger pull gauge to check the back drag on these ratchets. And I'm going to show you, first of all, I have a new Koken ratchet I want to show you. But bear with me. So let me get this trigger gauge opened up here. Trigger pull gauge, excuse me. And I have been mulling this over for months. And here, not even thinking about it, I have this trigger pull gauge in my possession. And I was like, how can I check back drag? Some of the back drag testers were absolutely stupid priced. But, you know, testing equipment is all relative and sensitive to, you know, some sort of deal. Well, this made sense. I thought about, ready? Now let me check I will pull this up here, clear it ready, and see if I can do this while doing this on camera. And you can see I have a 3-pound, 10-ounce pull. Okay, now it saves that. Check it again. Well, geez, CP, you didn't put the cover on the freaking trigger pull gauge right. There you go, stay on right. Now we'll clear it, ready it, and 3 pounds, 5 ounces. That's pretty close. We'll do this 3 times on each ratchet. We're going to check the trigger pull, and 3 pounds, 4 ounces. So roughly about 3 pounds, 5 ounces, which is exactly what I did. When I built this gun, I put an Apex trigger in it. I put some extra internal secret parts that I can't disclose because that would make my competitors know what I have. And some of them do watch this video, and I don't want them to know that because I have a secret method. And roughly, I've had this pulled down to 3 pounds, so it's kind of dirty right now. So nonetheless, I'm going to get this rig set up and show you. And what we're going to do is I'm going to keep this microphone over here so you can kind of hear the clicks. And I'll show you what we're going to do here. Stay tuned. Alright, so I have this set up now. We're going to clear this out, and as a control, to start off, we're going to use the Mac axis. And I'm going to show you some of the back drag on this one. Let me see if I can get it all in frame here. Now, we're going to have a little bit of trouble because we're measuring in grams, getting all this in. But 51, that's been a consistent one that I've been getting. 47. More or less, the moral of the story is that we're going to try to get the same consistent number. We're going to hook up here in the corner of this and pull away. So I think that's a pretty good number. Now, in terms of what that means is the Mac doesn't have the best back drag, but it doesn't have the worst back drag. I can tell you that. And this little device I drummed up here will definitely just kind of simulate that. So, nonetheless, and we're also going to do a teardown at the end of this video to show our new Koken versus our old Koken. Let's take a look Where's the Nipros at? Let's take a look at the Nipros real quick. Also, we're going to show that. We're going to show the Nipros in here and get a pulse on it and see where it's at. So let's take a look at this Nipros, and the handle's a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter on this test. It's kind of irrelevant. Hopefully you guys are hearing the clicks too. So about the same as the Mac, which is, once again, not the worst by a long shot. Because we're going to do, if this video works out and you guys want to see it more, we'll do more of these. I know there's a lot to get in on the screen right here. I got a lot going on here trying to get this all on the screen. But this is definitely a good test for the back drag. It's getting exactly what I want it to do. So it's a little bit less than the Mac, which is about what I feel like is it's about what I feel like is right on spot. It's right on par with what it is. So the next we're going to look at is, this is the 30-tooth Koken. Now, actually, we're going to look at the Capri first. Let's look at the Capri. This one, and I picked out some of my best ratchets that I thought had the best back drag, and believe it or not, the Capri is actually pretty sweet for back drag. So, but let's get this ready. 33. This is no joke, guys. This is 100%. Oops, messed that one up. $34, $29, $26. So right around that 30 mark, 30 grams is where the Capri is, and that's, believe it or not, it's actually got really good back drag. I was absolutely impressed with that. Now let's look at the 30-tooth Koken and see what that one runs. I have noticed the anvil is a little bit smaller for some reason, but I'm having a hard time getting a good one on this because, there we go. Let's get the 30-tooth Koken. Get it on here on video. And you guys have to disregard the come on. It's pulling hard against the anvil here. Actually, you know what? This one seemed to be a little bit better. Let's just use this one. There we go. That one worked better. Let's just use this one right here. I don't know. That anvil might be a little bit goofy. 24. 17. 21. That's some great back drag compared to the Nipros. About half as much as that Nipros and Mac, which is pretty standard, in my opinion. Now, without ado, I want to introduce you to the brand new 72 tooth, and this is a Z-EAL 3/8 3725Z Koken, right from Japan. And I just got this beauty, and this is a fun. I've been waiting on this for a long time. So this is the new 72 tooth. Fantastic. Oh my God, can you hear that? I mean, the back drag is so, but you guys are about to see for the first time how ridiculous this back drag is when I put this on here. I mean, this is absolutely insane. It is so light. So light. Let me get this on here. $14. 18. That one went up a little bit. That might have been my fault, but for the most part, you can see I might have screwed it up. Let me do one more just to show you, because it's about, I got consistently 14. I got consistently before. Yes, 13, 19, 12. That's about what I got consistently on this ratchet. Now we're going to tear this down. I'm going to look at this side by side on this Koken. So hopefully you're sticking around to see this, because we're going to tear these apart, tear them down, look at them real quick, and talk about them. As always, we're going to use the PKEY here, and we're going to tear down this ratchet, the 30 and the 72 tooth. I'm not going to tear it down all the way, but I will tell you it is a little bit of a pain in the butt for to get the 72 back. But you'll be able to get the gist of it. Gist of it. You'll be able to get the gist of it. Alright, so inside here, looking at these, let me zoom it in for you a little bit, so hopefully my microphone isn't going. So inside here, we see that we have the new 72 versus the 30, 36 tooth, 30 tooth, whatever you want to call them. But you can see how much coarser the teeth are and how much finer the teeth are. They also added in this little, extra paw on here, which is a design. So they trimmed up the other one, and then they added in the design in here. And I got to tell you, this really makes this sucker fine. And I ain't joking you. Now, the thing is that I actually bought this off of the Amazonian, the Jungle website, for the amount of $45. Okay? That's right, gentlemen. And I believe, if you look at the part number, now I'm not saying you'll be able to get the same luck I will, but I believe these part numbers should say 72 at the end of them for the 72 tooth. I did talk to Koken USA, and a couple things I want to notate over here is a couple people were riding me because they said about warranty. Now, I will, once again, not retract my words, because they told me straight up that Koken will cover warranty on broken ratchets for not misuse. Okay, if you're putting cheater powers on here, you're beating these things up and doing something stupid with them, they're not going to warranty them. Now, I do love my 30 tooth. Whatever it is, I don't remember, 30, 32, 36, whatever. It's a 30-something tooth, okay? Really not going to worry about that. I do love my 30 tooth, but I also am absolutely stoked. The backdrag, this is by far one of the nicest ratchets on the planet. Hands down, beautiful craftsmanship, the Japanese quality. Just look at this beauty. I mean, just look at it. Would you just look at it? 3725Z. Now, I got a flex head, obviously, and I've got a standard. But the thing is, I wanted that 72 tooth. I've been waiting for a while to get this gem. And they do come dry. I'm not sure that they actually require lube to be in them, so that's something. But I also, the warranty as far as Koken goes, Japan does not warranty tools. However, Koken USA will stand behind their tools if they are not misused. That doesn't mean to go out and abuse the warranty and say, oh, I broke the tools, blah, blah, blah. For instance, if you have nut grip sockets, that is not going to be a warrantyable thing to replace the ball tent and spring around it if you pop that out. Those are just serviceable items. That's what they consider serviceable. But on this sucker right here, as long as you're not putting a cheater bar on it, man, I just love, get off there, screw. I just love this. It's so amazing, the craftsmanship in here, that they did this paw that they added in here, and how they did the detents down behind there. It's kind of a sucker to take apart. I don't want to take it apart. It fits in there perfectly well machined. There's not any gaps in there. This thing engages, if you can see right here, this thing engages positively on those teeth on this side here as it's supposed to. And it doesn't have any extra teeth in the middle there to cause an issue. But yeah, the backdrag, 72 tooth ratchet, you can't beat them. Guys, this thing is absolutely amazing for doing fine work on a automobile, for doing any of your fine jobs where you need to get something started. This is absolutely one of the most amazing ratchets. I will leave a link in the description for this ratchet on the Amazon for $45. I think if you can land a 72 tooth ratchet, you will have yourself be very happy. And this is also one of the best deals out there as far as a ratchet. Man, these things are just so well built. The balance on these. Let me show you the balance of a Koken. You know, I just get super excited about Koken stuff because I ever since Chris Koss, I've seen Chris Koss. Chris Koss deserves all of the thanks in the world for bringing Koken USA. If you don't know who Chris Koss is, check him out. He is the absolute Japanese guru. Let me see here. Show you the balance of this thing. This thing is super balanced. That's on my finger, right in the middle. But look at that. I love the handle, the thermoplastic they put over this, and the way this thing, it just feels perfect when you're ratcheting with it. Now, the orientation of the ratchet is backwards from the US, but it's a moot point to me. I don't care. I can deal with that. I can handle it. But it's a fantastic ratchet nonetheless. So anyways, guys, this video got extremely long. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.